And I am back for some Legend of Dragoon, and I was correct. This is capital Velweb. What a important distinction. At least I believe so. Here we are, the capital city, Velweb, excuse me. The Seven Towers. Is Diaz waiting for us somewhere in there? That is the Tower of the Seven Dragoons. The throne of the Holy Emperor is underneath there. We are standing at the legendary place where humans began their liberation. I wonder if it is an abominable place as well. You think too much. It's the same as Cadessa, isn't it? When you drag the past around, you cannot walk anywhere. It is true, Maru. The Forbidden Land that was the royal capital of the Wings. And this Velweb is a mere historic ruin. Yes. We can do nothing but settle for the present. Exactamundo. And I'm just gonna raise a random point right now. I guess I was looking at some old footage of Legend of Dragoon, and just the fact that I can even see Dart's face right now at all is hilarious. Somebody had made the comment that, like, I didn't even know the characters had faces until the year 2023. And I think it's because, like, the game got, like, a few, like, not a re-release, so to speak, but a packaged kind of emulated upgrade port thing on the PS5 and I guess the PS4. But for the longest time, it was broken. And specifically how it was handling the additions. They were basically impossible to do, apparently. So I've struggled with the additions, but I don't believe I've been encountering the exact same issue. That said, there's tons of options, right? Who knows? Ooh. I will be planning on grinding my other characters out. I just kind of want to find a good spot to do it when it comes to healing for free. So for right now, I'll continue to power through with my current squad. And I would like to create a super powerful dart. Right? Like, I was looking at, there was like this one Reddit post and someone was talking about how they grind in this game and how they always ended up starting off with, like, killing Dart so that he could be dead when experience was given, so that the rest of the party members gained experience quicker. And I guess if you're the type of person who's really focused on having everything be balanced out, that's fine. Oh, my bad. But for me, I don't care if Dart's super powerful. Nor do I care if it takes a little bit longer to get everybody else up, because again, for me, him getting really strong is kind of the benefit anyways, so yeah, no concerns there.
Blossom storm.
But I don't know when I'm gonna hit a good grinding point. And hopefully it's somewhere I can, like, get to around the end of an episode. It doesn't have to be this one. Just in general, it would be good to have that as an option. Okay. So this is a passage. And where's this take me? This takes me down here. Okay. Attack ball. Was that it? That is all that's worth going for there. Okay, that's fine. This is clearly a dungeon type area, or it's classed as a dungeon, so I'm getting a lot of boss fights. Not boss fights, but random boss fights at an accelerated rate.
Yes. Go. 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 Moon strike.
Cool. Just as well, I wouldn't really mind getting Dart up to his final edition. Yeah, you know, I could see the benefit. I haven't really seen what his final edition is in a long time. I kind of forget. I'm sure I saw it years ago or Googled it at some point intermittently. But for right now, I can't really recall, which is fine. I'll get there. I think it's at this point too, like this is a relatively newer channel, right? So I haven't been doing this forever, but I've completed enough games now where I'm like, yeah, I'll get there. I have a trust in the process and the ability to get it done. What I think, and it's kind of like any project, I think if you're like a writer, you're an actor, you're a musician, it's so easy to get excited about the next project just as well as the current one, and then you start getting ahead of yourself, and then you have like 15 years of plans and projects planned out, and it's just like tough to not get ahead of yourself and just enjoy what you're doing. Brother, there are no customers here. I'm not doubting your word, though. Don't worry. Believe me, there are always customers, even in this kind of place. Okay, I believe you, brother. You're right, brother. There are really customers. It's all due to the skills my passionate merchant soul. You have to learn from this. I sell weapons. And I sell items. We are peddlers. It must be fated that we would meet here. Why don't you take this chance to buy something? Let me thank you in advance. Okay. Buy something. What do you got, sir? New thing for Albert? Great. Sure, I'll give Ashel that. Giganto ring. Kind of sounds like the type of thing that I should toss on Kongle, but I don't know. He's doing fine in my view. Alright, broski. I may well need your stuff. I kind of, okay, this is a little bit dumb, but I'm gonna sell 2 of my angel prayers because it's just so many, and I really, like, I can't build into my strategy expecting to die that much. I also really need to get rid of all these magic. Okay, so let's see. I'll get rid of this because I'm never really going to use it on a minor enemy. I'm just going to forget. I just know my personality type. I'll keep these things for right now. And then what? With what's left, I'll just buy Healing Breeze. Great. Is this a position where I should use one really quick? Yeah, I should, honestly. I'll use a Healing Breeze. And then I will buy... Ooh. Yes, sir, I recognize. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll buy another one. You don't have anything fancy, do you? No. I recognize the charm thing could lower my incident of... Oh god, how do I get out of here? Um, hey, hey, let me out. Okay. Oof. Like, actually got my heart going there. I was like, oh no, please do not break my game. Because there's, like, it's kind of a lost start for having everything go awful. The old games have, save in the wrong place, soft lock your file. And then, the downside of,
Yes.
console gaming, I say this as someone who likes console gaming, you don't always have quick save implementations, auto save implementations. Maybe you have save restrictions overall. Now that can be on PC as well, and there's ways around stuff, but still, it can be frustrating. And I have, in my own time, just lost games because, like, I messed up and saved at the wrong point, or saved before I could win a fight, but I couldn't go back to get anything to get out of it, so you kind of, like, just have to replay. Sometimes it's all... That's all there is to it, regrettably. I infamously remember messing up the first time I ever played Knights of the Old Republic. It was just like this one battle where you kind of get ambushed. But it's also not long after the introductory mission, so you can't, like, there's nowhere to go back to at that point in time. And somehow I just screwed myself over. I think I, like, changed planets too quickly, or I did something. And I couldn't beat the fight that I was going into. And here's the mistake, too. It's not like, okay, I'll clarify here a little bit. It wasn't like I was in a position where I couldn't actually go choose something else, because I knew where the ambush was coming. But the mistake I made was I only had one save going, and I saved as soon as the battle started, and I had nothing to go back to. So I couldn't win the fight, and I tried and tried and tried and tried, and I couldn't. And you can't leave fights and just kind of, like, not come back, or, like, cancel them out. So yeah, I got screwed that way and had to replay, but it was okay. Dart. Look at that huge battery. Humans shot huge arrows from there, aiming at the Tower of Flandre. And back then, humans thought this way: that the arrow would not only shear the darkness that covers the earth, but also shear their corrupted hearts, which were accustomed to being ruled. Why are you suddenly starting to say this? I don't know. I still cannot tell. But if we meet the guy who claims he is Diaz, I think we can find out the reason. I'm speaking nonsense again. Let's keep going. A hero from history is waiting for us. Oh, okay. Who's here? Bum, 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 bum. Whoa, whoa. I have been waiting for you. You are Shirley? Why? Why are you here? You ascended to heaven, I thought. Before that, I had something to take care of here in Velweb. I couldn't leave the trapped souls alone in this place. Are you talking about? Yes. The 4 souls of the Dragoons who lost their lives during the Dragoon campaign. Their souls were drawn to Mayfield. The gate of the Inferno, from which you can never return, is requesting the souls of the Dragoons. the Death City Mayfield was destroyed. I don't know how, but it is true that the gate of the Inferno was open. Rose. I made their soul inert and anchored them in this place. But there is a limit to my power. After you meet Diaz, please visit this place again and lead their souls to heaven. The souls of the dragoons are wandering somewhere in the towers. But we have to take care of something else now. Let's go find Diaz. Okay, so I guess I'll go left there when the time comes. But for now, I will go straight. Is that the message that I was getting from that? Okay, great. Perfect. Jeez, has it really been 38 hours, almost 39 hours on this already? I feel like that's... I guess the grinding has inflated that, because the amount of time that I spent grinding was reasonable. But it has paid dividends in that I felt pretty strong. I wouldn't mind a pre-disc 4 or just like an early disc 4 grinding session, depending on what we find and where's a good spot for it. Okay, let's go in. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Kongol deals so much damage anyway. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, I had not reached the save yet. Okay, so, or had I? I'm pretty sure I just saved there. How about here? Okay, these are all like mini rooms, towers. Anybody. Just satisfy me. That is one of the dragoons who lived during the dragon campaign. Shirley said that she is making them inert. That's why it doesn't recognize us. There's no reason to be here. Then I'll go this way. Okay, so all these things are associated with different colors of dragoon. I get, yeah. I don't know, man. Which way was I supposed to go? Was this the wrong way and the other way was the right way? And like, okay, these robots pretty advanced. I can make peace in my mind for what that is, right? Like that. Okay. But who's this old person hanging out with these robots? Like, they're just coming over here smacking Albert with a ball while they're hanging out with like assassin droids. I also like how the Terminator, literally assassin droids. I like how it has kind of like a bottle opener as one of its weapons. Like the knife is intimidating. The other thing is just like, I could see the application, right? Like you could put somebody's head in the middle and just pull or push. And both of those result in some pretty awful things. But still, kind of just an interesting choice, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of just hoping that I could like sneak around this way. So that's the white one. Yeah, so this seems to be all of the dragoons and their things, but since Rose is telling me this is not what I was supposed to be dealing with right now, maybe I was supposed to go the other way, so I'm gonna go do that. Or I'm just gonna, this is just an episode of random battles, I swear. Ugh. On the bright side, one Terminator is, yeah, pretty quick there. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. After you meet Diaz. Okay, well. Okay, then I guess I was going the right way, and then I was just dealing with some confusing stuff, I guess. Is this where Diaz maybe? Okay. This is the divine tree. Have humans worshipped the divine tree since the age of the dragon campaign? Okay, well that wasn't helpful. Am I supposed to go see Zieg? Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to go do. I'm not supposed to speak English super accurately, that's for sure, based on, well, that. Bash, cut, max, slash. I would like to use magic. Are robots resistant to thunder or I don't know. I'm phrasing things very odd. Ah, well. Okay, you know what? That worked pretty well on those. And this is like a witch. That's literally what it's called. But I didn't know witches hung out with robots. So this is an interesting world-building statement. Oh my god, another angel's prayer. I swear, I'm just getting rid of those. I keep on getting them. I actually genuinely don't know if I bought an angel's prayer the entire time through the game. You know? All right. Yeah, I'm just not, not really sure where I'm supposed to go here in Velweb, but I'm figuring it out slowly, I guess. Stabby stab stab.
Yes. Go. Tell. Go.
Nah. Nice. Okay, suck it. Beautiful. 977 damage. I'm almost to the point where things are getting interesting. I just love dealing, like, you know, you break that new decimal place and the damage. It's a beautiful feeling. Yeah, I kind of have to imagine that. Again, I don't know though. I don't like to be alone. Where is everybody? Let's move on. There's no reason for being here now. Yeah, I gathered that, but going the other way wasn't correct either. Am I supposed to go? Is this the one who can recognize me? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. I am not really sure. Okay. Maybe I'm just... I don't know. Is there a path that I'm missing and I'm going the wrong way? Like, I definitely can't go through this path, eh? Like... Okay. Wait, what? Spring hitter. Okay, I was a little bit like, huh, what? Yeah, let's do a spectral flash. Perfect. I've slain you all with the power of disco. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Yes, I will. Great. Is that you just telling me? Oh, that was you just telling me to go up there after I've done stuff. I will. I'll be sure to go back. Cool. Okay. So. This seems like a fake out, and there's nothing out of this spoke. I don't know. Part of me is like, I really like Dark Souls. This area reminds me of Dark Souls. I would be interested in playing Dark Souls as a Let's Play. But I feel like, I don't know, I just have this opinion that I guess it's so oversaturated. It's just like, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with doing something that you like, even if other people are doing it. It's like, if you want to do a Let's Play of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, do it. I would. But just as well, it's just, there's so much fandom around the Souls games, and I think there's such an established meta for how people like to approach them. And, you know, maybe part of the fun is that you don't have to adhere to the meta to still, like, have a successful experience. But, eh, who knows? I think it's definitely rewarding to play older RPGs, or maybe just some long ones that don't get completed as frequently or something, right? Rose's hairband. I can only imagine that that's good for Rose. Avoids instant death. I mean, it kind of tanks her defense, but it puts up her magic attack. Yeah, it is hers, so I'll let her, do that. That's fine. Okay, let's go over here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's fair. Let's see how these guys like the dark. Alright, that was sweet. Is the implication that I summoned wolves or a werewolf to deal with that? It's kind of hilarious. If so, I'm not gonna lie. I am getting boss fight vibes. Actually, you know what? This seems like it would largely be a waste, so never mind. Shauna! Huh? Diaz. Here are all 3 Divine Moon objects. There are no more obstacles to hinder our utopia. Release the girl. Fine. Yes. What are you going to do with the Divine Moon objects? Didn't you hear it from Lloyd? My only desire is the advent of the last species. If you are the true Diaz, you should know what that implies. Total destruction. What do you... Lloyd. Well done, bringing me the Moon Gem, Moon Dagger, and Moon Mirror. Now, we can let the Virage Embryo, the god of destruction, the last species we desire, the true Virage, arise. I will create the utopia you want after the Virage Embryo purges the world. Everything so far was an overture to that. Lloyd, he showed you a false utopia from the beginning. You deceived me. My utopia exists in the future of this world. What I desire is the creation of the future, not the destruction of this world. I don't need you anymore. Yeah. Yes? What do you think? I don't need to hide anymore.
It's been a while. Rose, Dart. Father?
Oh, it cannot be!
Wow. That is fascinating but confusing. Is that really you, Dad? You died with Melbu Frama on each other's swords. Rose, what are you talking about? Now I can tell you everything. The beginning of the world was an absolute nothingness, darkness. The creator Soa sowed a seed to the earth. This is the plan of Soa that created all species, the birth of the divine tree. Eventually, the fruit of the divine tree ripened and fell to the ground to fill the world with life. Gigantos from the 97th fruit. Minitos from the 99th fruit. Dragons from the 105th fruit. Humans from the 106th fruit. Winglies with magic power from the 107th fruit. And at the end, the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was to be born from the 108th fruit. Soa desired the destruction and regeneration of the world by the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. However, 11,000 years ago, Winglies found out the tragedy waiting for them and sealed the 108th fruit by separating the flesh and soul. The flesh of the god, the flesh of the Virage embryo, was taken away from the Winglies as the moon that never sets, that glows in the sky. And the soul of the god was captured in the crystal sphere, and Melbu Frama kept it. Yes, to withdraw unlimited magic power from that, and to conquer the other creatures. However, even with unlimited magic power, the domination was not eternal. Humans arose with dragoons in front. Nothing was their match because they obtained the power of the dragon, and finally, they drove Melbu Frama into a corner. I felt certain of my victory. And it was in the next moment, the spell of petrification cast by Melbu captured me. I have waited for 11,000 years. Time almost eternal, dissolved the spell of Melbu, and I was released from captivity. Days spent with Rose became the eternal past, and I lived as the father of Dart in this age until the tragic day in Neat. I cannot believe it. I am here. That is a fact. Then both Dad and Rose are the heroes of the Dragon campaign? Yes, but that's not all. Humans made a mistake. Silly humans destroyed the crystal sphere, which was the container of the soul along with the royal capital Cadessa. The Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was exiled. It could now be born. The free soul released from the crystal sphere started to wander in order to go back to the body left on the moon that never sets, to be born as the last god, and to destroy the world. The soul without a body possesses a human body and heads for the moon that never sets by repeating the transmigration every 108 years. You now know the soul of the god of destruction is the moon child, the truth of the moon child in the legend. Count 108 years, and when the moon that never sets glares in red, the moon child descends to the earth and shall give a holy blessing to the world. The holy blessing is the destruction. The destruction so is will. This is the fate that rules the future of the world. But there was one dragoon who found out about it. In order to deter the birth of the god of destruction, she's had to kill the moon children. By stopping her own time, she was even called a demon. That is the true self of Rose, the Black Monster. Rose is the Black Monster? Tell me it's not true. The Moon Child has to be killed, and the people around it too, before they become the servants of the god of destruction. Neat, too? For 11,000 years, there have been no exceptions. God. Why do you have to be the Black Monster? That's it. What are you going to do? Let me tell you one more truth. Rose, you thought the Princess Luvia you killed 18 years ago was the Moonchild, but it is not true. Huh? Luvia had a twin sister. No. Shauna is the Moonchild. Shauna is the soul of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction. I'll dissolve the signet of the moon that never sets and cross it with the Moonchild. Now I have everything in my hands. Release Shauna. And you are going to kill her to save the world? I'll kill her. This is the limitation of humans. Zeeg, why? All is the will of the creator Soa. My hands start the world, my hands end the world. Yes, fate desires it. Dad, wait. Shauna! Oh yeah, I'll save. Oh, yeah. Is it time? Oh, yes. Oh, that's always exciting. Chapter 4 Moon and Fate. I'm totally beaten. We came all this way and we cannot go back. Yes, we did. No need to return. The city of Winglies, Rose said, is just over there. What was it called? Ulara? I hope we can find out what we should do there. I hope so too. So we're reluctantly still friends with Rose. Maybe not reluctantly, but we did find out that she killed our village. Oh. Okay, well, that was my bad. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Thank God the ground was not hard. Where is... Who could imagine there's such a place under the ground in the desert? It must be a cavity created when the water dried up. The world is going on without knowing anything, without knowing until the end. I wonder if this little world has experienced an end like that. It is not determined yet. Our world will end. That's true. We are still here. Okay, so that's cool. Oh, okay, so it was, what was that? Was that a save? Probably good to save. Okay, cool. Okay, oh yeah, chapter 4. That feels good. We're not far from the end at this point, objectively, right? Okay, so we can run over here. And there's a lot of, like, monsters. Ooh, okay, fun. I like it. If I can, like, heal or something here, this is a great spot to grind. Just kind of trying to look around, get my bearings. Okay, if I go up north enough here, does that take me up to where... Oh, okay, there's a box over there. Let me go grab that. Oh. Being too close will pull me in. Oh, there's two. Okay, there's more than I thought here. Is there anything cool down here? No. Exclusively nothing cool there. That's fine. Now, can I only go right here, or is there a left option? There is a left option. This is good. Okay. Okay, now I guess I'm going over to this one. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm gonna get things, so I can't complain. Healing rain. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so what's around this way? If I'm more careful with my movement. Okay. No, I mean, I'm not going to complain about, ooh, about healing stuff. This is what we call less than ideal, but that's okay still. All right, well, maybe now I guess we'll go the way that's right. Okay. Hey, this looks like a decent path. Maybe this is onward to something interesting. Who knows? Hey, these are enemies, but I wanted to be sure. They looked like angry plants, right? Like they have mouths underneath them or something. There you go. Great.
Yes. Go. Tap. Go. Go. Moon strike.
And hey, there we go. Don't really need the recovery ball. Get out of here. Okay, well that was fun. Oh, okay. I messed up again. Jeez. Kind of a fun area if it isn't for all the confusing winding pathways. Got a lot of nothing right here. Okay, cool. Good, good, good. Ooh. Water. It's refreshing. Here, no monster. We can rest now. What will the Winglies and Ulara know? They should know the way we, or at least I, should take. So there's no need for you to come. Are you still saying that? Don't you understand it is no longer a problem for you alone? You just found it out a couple of days ago and now you think you can judge me? It is not as easy as pursuing one winglet. You say it was easy? Don't be so conceited. Stop it. It won't lead us anywhere. Rose, nobody can understand the weight of fate you have carried, but we can at least lighten the burden for you. That is why we are going with you. If you have the strength to argue, we can go on. There is no other way, is there? Cool. Well, look at that. Got a repeatable healing spot and a save point. So for me, that is like the game being like, hey, if you want to do some grinding, now is the time, sir. So let's level up a little bit of Haschel and Maru, and then maybe I'll do some Rose and Miranda as well. Miranda doesn't have additions, right? Yeah, just because she's an archer, she doesn't. Cool. All right, awesome. Well, I'll go over here to save, and I'll probably do some grinding in between this episode and next. So thanks for watching Legend of Dragoon. We'll keep on next time. Have a good one until then. Bye.